your team to come back from 7 down so late in the game and win?
I just think a resolve to stay in it together, continue to compete. We had so many things that didn't go right for us. We gave them so many easy buckets. They're such a great team, and Coach Casper does such a phenomenal job. But I've just felt like we kept giving them easy bucket after easy bucket in the second half. It really wasn't anything they were doing offensively. We'd almost get the ball and fall in their hand, and they would lay it up. And you know, we just we had a disconnect there for a few minutes, and that was kind of frustrating to me that we didn't do the little things that are necessary throughout the game to be successful. But the most important thing is we finished the game strong and we did what was necessary. And you know, come back and win a game like that, you're down 7 points, which, as Patrick said earlier, that's like a 15-point deficit when you're playing a Danny Casper coach team. So it was an awesome effort. We did a nice job, didn't make our free throws, but we were continuing to get the ball on the floor. I think probably one of the biggest plays besides James's nice shot in the corner was Jalen West's steal, and to be able to get the ball in there, that was a huge play.
Coach, you guys turned them over 22 times. It's a team that came in averaging less than 13 turnovers. You guys only turned it over 11, so a lot of extra chances. You had extra possessions to set up that run.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I mean, we created some havoc, but the thing about it was there were so many times that we should have been further up in the passing lane to get there. But you think about them throwing the ball completely out of bounds 3 to 4 times because we did have pressure and we did some things, and that bothered them a little bit.
Kind of just the way you draw it up, go 1 for 12 on 3-pointers until you need one?
That was real nice. I'm glad the timing was that way.
Job James did. I mean, he hit 3 of them out there. He's kind of an unorthodox power forward, stepping out there shooting as much as he is.
Well, he gives you a big guy that can step out and shoot the ball, and that's something usually you don't have in this league.
I know that the joke from Shamir was big game James. I guess he kind of earned that tonight?
Yeah, we'll give him that for a week.
Talk about what this win says and means.
Well, it says that we're a very good basketball team. We played a very, very well-coached and very good team, and we're just thankful we could able to resolve and stay resolved to do the little things to win, because, I mean, we get out-rebounded by them. They do a great job of just going up and getting the ball, and they don't lose it. We lose the ball too much. There's a real lesson for us there, and they do a fabulous job. So I was real pleased with that up there. But what does it say? It says that we won this one, we got to get ready for the next one at Lamar. I mean, we've got to look at it. And one of the things that's important for us to understand is, if you look at our minutes, our guys have played half as many minutes as most guys in the league. Therefore, we're continuing to try to improve and get better and get ready for March. It's about winning in March. You know, sure, you like to win a conference championship. You got even with Oral Roberts tonight to be in second place, but it's more important what happens in March.
All right, let's talk about what it says that the nation's top scoring team scored only 61 and won.
I think it says that we have to be able to do more than just score, and I think we did that tonight. And so, you know, they do a phenomenal job and make it really difficult for you. We shoot 38% from the floor, you know, and we needed to do a lot better than that. But in the end, we came out, and we're thankful for that. We shoot 60 from the free throw line, which isn't good, but it was better. It was just enough to win.
James, you guys, I believe, 1 of 12 in the second half before your big three. Walk me through the big three from the corner.
It's just thousands of shots of preparation. You know, Coach Lewis, we in the gym every day after practice, getting repetition after repetition after repetition, and it all led up to that moment. My teammates trusted me, and I knocked it down.
You guys down 57-50 with 4-something to go against a team that is the best scoring defense in the country. What happened during the comeback?
We just turned up the defense. You know, we made them uncomfortable. We got into them, speed their pace up, because they play a slow-paced game. They're a half-court team, and we'll get up and down team. So we just applied the defensive pressure and sped them up, and we got some things done.
You had a block. I think it was OJ that had a block there toward the end. Just what you talked about. A lot of defense. Jalen came up with a big steal and then a big basket to set you up.
Yeah, it was just defensive intensity. We trusted each other, and we got it done.
You guys down 7 points with 4:50 to go. It's the nation's top scoring defense team. What went through your head? What was the mood at that point?
We just had to stay with it. We knew they were going to be a great defensive team. They get across half court and they slow the ball down. We just had to do what we don't normally do. We kind of do it, but we had to really get after them. We had to get after them a lot. We know they pressure us on defense, so we had to pressure them also. And luckily, we was able to knock down big shots at the end.
Like Coach Mike said, you guys brought the real heat there late.
Yeah, we brought a lot of heat real late in the defensive setting. We knew they was in 1-1, so we wanted to foul their worst free throw shooters. We tried to get the ball out of their best players' hands and try to make something else happen.
You played with James Holman now since, what, 6th grade? I think that's a lot of years together. I remember him making a shot like that or as big as that.
I can tell you from the horse's mouth, James Holman has never made a shot like that. They call him Big Game James, but tonight he earned that shot. Daquan made a great drive to the lane and made his man collapse, and James was just ready. We work on it every day with Coach Lewis, one of our assistant coaches. Have your feet square, have your body set, and just shoot it and let everything else go.
Thousands of shots, huh?
Thousands of shots every day. Coach Lewis preaches repetition, repetition. You can shoot it in a packed gym, you can shoot it in an empty gym. It doesn't matter, it can go in there, it can go in now.
Jalen, tell me about the baseline runner there and the run you guys went on to end this thing.
Well, Shamir had called the play before I threw it in bounds because my man was sinking in the lane. And he just told me to be aggressive and have confidence in myself. When I drove to the lane, I made a shot.
You guys down 7 to the nation's top scoring defense team with less than 5 minutes to go. At that point, what's the mood on the sideline and in the huddle?
Just stay together and stay confident in ourselves, and just try to play defense like they do. And I think we got good stops towards the end, and I think they didn't get as many stops as we did, and that was the way we won the game.
Tell me about what you guys were thinking when James pulled up from the corner there. It's been a rough second half shooting threes for you guys.
Everybody on the sideline was holding their breath, and then when it went in, the whole gym just exploded. That was a pretty good shot for James. He's been making shots like that every day in practice. That's normal to him.